Hi, I'm Brandon Moncrief, Principal and CEO of McLerran and Associates. We specialize in providing sell-side advisory to large practice owners who are looking to monetize their business via pursuing a DSO affiliation or private equity partnership. I look at our job, our responsibility, as being to educate practice owners regarding their EBITDA and their practice value and all the options that are available to them if and when they look to monetize their practice. If it makes sense to go down the DSO path, our job is then to essentially create a bidding war, to bring as many DSOs to the table as possible to help our clients find the right partner for their practice, negotiate the best deal terms available in the marketplace, and maximize their practice valuation. About 50% of our clients already have an offer in hand at the time they reach out to us, because many DSOs are soliciting large practice owners on a daily basis, trying to buy practices off market for undervalue. So oftentimes when the doctor sends us that letter of intent, we can immediately see that it's a below market offer. And there's a couple of ways that DSOs save money in regards to pursuing practices off market. One is to manipulate EBITDA. EBITDA should be an objective calculation, but we find oftentimes that it's subjective. And the number one way to manipulate valuation is to manipulate EBITDA. Every dollar of EBITDA can be worth $7 to $10 in practice value. So oftentimes DSOs will underestimate EBITDA on purpose to drive down the valuation. And then obviously if they're not in a competitive situation, they'll oftentimes bid an under market EBITDA multiple. So when you look at manipulation of EBITDA and then paying an under market multiple, it can move the needle by millions of dollars potentially. So I want to give you an example. We have a client that owns a very successful practice in a suburb of Atlanta, and they got an unsolicited offer from a DSO that one of their colleagues had sold to, and they took that offer to their attorney. And their attorney said, hey, time out, press pause on that conversation with that particular DSO, contact Brandon and his team, and let them gut check the offer. Let them run an independent, objective EBITDA analysis and quantify what they think they could accomplish if they took the practice to the open market. So the doctor wisely contacted us and we did a valuation on the business. That particular practice had top line revenue of $3.6 million and EBITDA of $1.2 million. The doctor was in his 50s. He was selling because he wanted some operational support and he wanted to lock in his succession plan. He wanted to practice full-time for 3 years and then eventually cut back part-time for a couple of years and exit the business within a 5-year window. Kind of a perfect fit for what DSOs are looking for. So he had an off-market offer from a legitimate DSO at a valuation of $6.5 million. Now, compared to selling to a private buyer, that was an attractive offer. I mean, a practice with top-line revenue of $3.6 million on a good day might trade for $3 million to $3.2 million. It's sold to a private buyer. So that offer of $6.5 million looked attractive, but once we ran our EBITDA analysis, we found that EBITDA was a couple $100,000 higher than the DSO had calculated, and we found that the multiple was about a turn lower than what we thought we could accomplish if we took the practice to the open market. So we advised the doctor that we felt we could get an $8 million valuation by following our proven DSO affiliation process. He wisely hired us. We took the business to market and got 7 offers. And ultimately, the practice traded for a valuation of $9 million. So that is a $2.5 million premium, about a 40% increase in valuation comparative to the unsolicited offer. Guess who the buyer was? It was the same doctor, same DSO that had given that doctor an off-market offer of $6.5 million. Simply by controlling the narrative regarding EBITDA, creating a competitive environment for the practice, and then having a strong sell-side advisor, we were able to negotiate a 40% increase in the valuation and an improvement in the deal terms. So I would welcome the opportunity, if you own a large practice, to have a 30-minute confidential discovery call just to get to know each other and see if it makes sense to do a deep dive, to do evaluation, and quantify your options. Again, my name's Brandon Moncrief with McLerran and Associates. You can reach me by sending me a text and scheduling a discovery call. My number is 512 660-8505 or shooting me an email. That's Brannon, BRANNON, at dentaltransitions.com. Thank you. Have a great day.